Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. We have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape.
Huh?
Yes.
Did I just see something dart by?
Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
Wait, Dotori's leaving?
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body.
Hey!
Hey! Make yourselves at home. Yeah.
Dude, this music bops.
But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
Oh, there's Layla.
Is it too late for an extension? Ha! Not now. Stars, shine for me.
Having not seen the oh, there's the Dendro hypostasis.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Hello?
So, you think this is over?
Wait. No.
No! What's going to make her cry?
That's
What?
the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world.
Wait, Junior's on?
Already become a god?
No
Oh,
wonder
shit.
Your own people have abandoned you, God of wisdom.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, it's the Gundam.
At my command, you shall fall. My endless cycle begins.
Holy shit!
Ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Nilu, are you sure about this?
Wait.
You're taking such a great risk for them.
Hell yeah, let's go. Come on, Nilu.
I must admit that I'm a little scared. But I'll try my best to
Holy
rescue Lord
shit!
Kusanali.
Hatham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Brothers, let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Oh, Civil War, let's go.
Bizarre. You betrayed all of Sumeru. Betrayed its Archon.
Wait, who? I think he's talking about the Grand Sage, right?
Using human wisdom to create a god. Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Holy shit! I've said it before and I will say it again. I have said it before and I will say it again. When Electro characters become weekly bosses, they absolutely pop off. Pop off, man. It is completely wild. Like, the Raiden puppet was fantastic. As a boss, I think the Raiden puppet is fantastic. Scaramouche is looking hella dope. Hella dope. Let's friggin' go. I have actively made sure that I didn't see any of the Scaramouche boss mechanics leaks. I did know that it was gonna be very fucking tall, but it looks like we're gonna be fighting it when it's very, very tall.
A lot to unpack from that trailer.
Yeah. After experiencing the Sub-Zero's Festival Samsara and surviving our journey through the desert, we'll finally get to the riveting end of the Sumeru
Wait,
Archon
Eighth is
Quest
reading a
version
book?
3.2. Picking up right where we left off, the Traveler is teaming up with some amazing characters to face the Academia and rescue Sumeru's Archon.
Let's go.
But I'm sure the first thing everyone's wondering is how we're going to save the Dendro Archon.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Nahida's been locked up by the doctor inside the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's not like we can just go walking in there. And on top of that, we're
Sure we
dealing
can.
with 2 of the Fatui Harbingers now. We've got the Balladeer in his super powerful looking boss form, as well as the Doctor, who seems to be a real tricky one to predict. I'm not
Wait,
gonna lie,
chat.
the Traveler really has his
It
hands
just
full
occurred
with
to
this
me.
one.
Yeah, definitely a tricky situation.
You see how
Totally.
You see how
And
like
besides these two harbingers,
boss
we can
fight,
be sure
the boss
Grand Sage
has like the
will
little
also be on
magnet
his
things.
guard. But hey,
Mag skin.
with the help of 2
It's a mag
insiders
skin.
like Sino and Alhaitham, we might just have a way into the academia.
Well, as the General Mahamatra, Sino also has
It's
his
freaking
own
Mac
agenda.
Deluxe.
After being tracked and predicted by the academia for all these years, this might just be his chance to settle the score.
And if we're hoping to truly save Sumeru, we'll definitely need the power of the Dendro Archon to help us.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait to see how everyone's hard work and coordination plays out.
And I don't know about you guys, but besides saving Nahida, I'm also curious how we're going to save Irminsul. Plus, we still don't know the meaning behind the words that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata left us. World, forget me.
Well, travelers will be able to personally unravel the answers to all these questions in their own journeys through version 3.2.
You know, I'm actually kind of curious what the future for Sumeru will be once they get through all of this and, well, you know, what will happen to the crew we've been working with along the way.
Yeah, same. I just hope things will work
Let's see
out
what
for everyone
happens.
affected by Elazar, like Dunyarzad and Kale. Oh, and we can't forget the desert dwellers who have been mistreated all these years. There's a lot that needs to change for them, too.
Right. So be sure not to miss Chapter 5 of the Archon Quest, Akasha Pulses, the Kulpa Flame Rises. It'll be quite the ride, and I hope everyone will
So is it
enjoy
just going to be one Act
And
5?
of course, the end of this quest won't be the end of everyone's journey in Sumeru. There are still many puzzles and mysteries waiting to be solved.
Right.
Whether it's Lesser Lord Kusanali, the Doctor, or the Balladeer, I think there still might be lots of unexpected things waiting to be uncovered.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome.
Okay, so now that we've talked about some of the storyline, maybe we can talk about that massive mechanical-looking puppet
Well,
we've seen.
yeah, man.
That's the
Once it
god
hits
that the
300k,
Academia
the
has
stream
been
will
creating.
collapse.
That's right. And now that you mentioned it, let's talk about the Balladeer boss battle.
Let's go, Mag
This boss looks
Deluxe.
tough. The Doctor must have put a lot of his energy into this.
It's
Yeah,
look,
the
it's
Balladeer has
friggin' Mag
lots of
Deluxe.
strong and awesome looking abilities, so why don't we start by checking out some
You
gameplay
know it,
from
I
the
know
boss
it,
battle.
everyone knows it. It's Mag
good.
Deluxe.
Woo.
Round 2, let's go. Yeah, hey Shin, how's it going? Yeah, it's legit a Warframe. Oh shit, is this the music? Wait, what? Wait, this boss has electro, pyro, hydro, cryo abilities? It is a Warframe. Wait, who's the little thing that's like there? Wait, are we using an R&R to fight it? Wait, are we legit using an R&R to fight this thing? If that's the case, yo, that's dope.
Wow, just look at the
Yo,
size of it.
what?
Pretty sure this boss is going to push travelers to the limit.
Yeah, no
I hope
kidding.
it's really fucking
That
difficult.
thing is huge. And come to think of it,
It's an
this is
only
the
dodge
third
boss?
Fatui
I don't know,
Harbinger boss
man.
battle we've had. They really keep stepping up the art and design every time. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
So cool.
This is an ultra powerful puppet we're going up against here. So we're talking huge attacks and epic moves. Let's break it down a bit. In the first phase of the battle, the Balladeer will use his massive arms to attack everyone. The arms are capable of utilizing
I can't wait to do
different
this
elemental
co-op.
powers.
Just use
and there
Zhongli's
are
stress
several
test.
types of abilities, including
We'll see.
attacks that create
But
fields of
I can't wait to
burning
do
or
this thing
freezing effects
co-op.
on the ground.
Oh, you know
It's gonna be a
what?
complete
This
dumpster
fight kinda
fire. Everyone's
reminds
gonna
me of
die.
when we fight ruin guards. I think we'll have to come up with a way to paralyze it.
Wait, so there's these
And
symbols
you
on the
might notice
ground
there are some arcane
for the
formations on
elements. I wonder if that has
so
something to do with it.
activating those might trigger some interesting effects.
And I bet a lot of people are wondering what that thing is floating next to us. Not gonna lie, he's kind of cute. Oh, maybe it's a Paimon reskin.
Yo.
Sorry, but no. Not only is it super cute, but it's also super powerful. Travelers will need to charge energy for this little helper and use its special skill to
It's an
counter the
R&R,
boss
isn't
in
it?
battle.
A helper in a boss fight. Yeah, that's definitely not Paimon.
Jesus Christ,
Once the
Paimon's getting
Balladeer has
roasted.
transformed into this massive form, our usual attacks won't deal any tangible damage to him. So
Oh, for
the
real?
only thing capable of breaking through his defenses will be our little helper that we just mentioned. There
Huh.
will even be some moments in the fight where travelers will need to use an
I wonder how
aiming
that's
mode
going to
attack
work in
the boss's
co-op.
weak points.
Oh, who would have guessed that little thing
Holy
would be so
shit!
important against a boss the size of the Balladeer?
I know, right? They also use some amazing special effects for
It's
all of the
only
Balladier's
dodge.
moves.
Yeah, apparently.
Speaking of which, the cosmic
But we'll see.
appearance, the spacey special effects of his skills really kind of remind me of the Raiden Shogun skills.
Ah, you're right. And seriously, I can't wait to check
I get
out
the
this
feeling
new
that
boss
maybe
fight. I'm
like
so hyped.
we will still be able to do damage,
So now that we've covered the new boss battle,
but
I
we'll
think it's
probably
time to
be
introduce the
but
first
like
of our
it's
new
probably like
playable
very
characters
minimal.
coming in version 3.2. Let's welcome
Like, even your
Lesser
C6
Lord
Hu-Tao might do
Kusanagi,
minimal
aka
damage.
Nahida. Yay!
Hey, Nahida, let's go.
After everything we've experienced in the story so far, I think
Who's gonna be
Nahida's
like a
already
fucking
like good
broken-ass
friend to us.
unit.
It's seriously
Like a
so crazy what
ludicrously
we've
strong
been through.
character, probably.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that, Zach. Okay, so throughout our journey, maybe everyone's already noticed some of the unique, let's call it that, unique metaphors that Nahida likes to use.
Ah,
And
yes, the anxiety
they can be
dookie.
pretty out there. Or sometimes she'll use really childlike language to describe some deep or profound idea. But the truth is, she has yet to set foot in the outside world since she was born. To her, all the knowledge that she has in her mind is like pieces of scenery that she's never seen with her own eyes.
Totally. It's really hard to imagine that the god of wisdom had been locked up for 500 years. Just makes me upset just thinking about it.
But I'm sure everything will work out sooner or later.
If travelers would like to spend more time with Nahida,
Ah,
then
there
be
we
sure
go,
to check out
see? Nahida's story quest.
Sapientia or Mastes chapter. The quest
what?
will be available upon completing the Sumeru
Sapientia
Archon quest. So be sure to check out the quest to learn more.
Oromustis.
It's nice that
Wow,
we'll get to spend
okay.
more time with her. But I want to see Nahida in battle. What you got for us, Kimberly?
Oh, I've got lots to share. But before we get to that, let's have a quick peek at Nahida in action.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Did they at least keep the cute facial expression? No, they killed the facial expressions. No, that shit got nerfed.
Temple of Wisdom.
Okay, the nerf to her facial expressions is kept. F's in the chat. F's in the chat.
She's so cute.
Look at her.
I love her.
She's
Aw,
still
what an
extremely
idiot, so
adorable,
cute.
though.
I love how she hops
Let's
around.
just-
when
I'll just
she's
say
fighting. Oh, and her swing too. So, what's that skill that looks like she's using a viewfinder or something? That seems pretty different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with her viewfinder-ish kind of skill, which is actually her elemental skill. As a catalyst user, Nahida's combat style is pretty unique. You may cast her elemental skill by tapping the skill button, or you may hold the button to enter an aiming mode. Opponents who are selected while aiming will be linked by Nahida's special mark. After
Sweet.
you trigger elemental reactions on opponents who are linked, and when they take damage from dendro cores, Nahida will unleash Tri-Karma Purification, dealing dendro damage.
Whoa, this
Nice.
is so cool. Yeah, I love how it's like connecting the enemies together.
Yeah.
Outside of combat, Nahida can use her elemental skill and enter the aiming mode we just mentioned to interact with
Oh, yeah, she can
certain
grab plants and
harvestable
shit.
items, allowing her to collect items directly to the inventory from a distance.
And she can like mass grab plants.
Like that is
She
gonna
can
be
just
so
mass
cool.
grab plants as
That'll
well.
really save us some time.
Yeah, this skill may also have some additional uses, so travelers will have to give it a try themselves and see.
Ooh, okay.
Nahida's elemental burst
And
is where
apparently you
things
can read
get
people's
really
minds.
Interesting. Upon unleashing her burst, Nahida manifests the Court of Dreams, expanding a special field.
That's pretty amazing. The effect really does look like some royal court or palace.
Yeah, different effects will be produced based on whether there are pyro, electro, and hydro characters in the party. While Nahida is within
that's
the
Clay.
special field, a pyro member in the party will increase the damage of Tri-Karma Purification. An Electro Party member will decrease the intervals at which Trikarma
The
purification
decrease
is
of
triggered,
intervals by
and
Electro
a
characters is going to be
Hydro Party member
meaningful.
will cause the duration of the field to be increased.
By the way, chat, right
If
now,
there are
as
at least
we
2 party
understand, the
members of the
decrease in
elemental
interval
types
is going to be
I just
meaningful
mentioned,
because she has no
then the
ICD,
effects will be increased further.
which is like Pog.
This is blowing my mind.
So we'll
right
see,
now.
we'll see.
We'll really have to
But as
focus
we
on which
currently
effects
understand
we
her,
wanna
she has no
achieve
ICD.
and put some thought into our team's composition.
Right? A key thing to remember is that these effects can be triggered while Nihida is not on the battlefield, as long as the active character remains in the special field radius.
Nice. Also, in
Oh,
addition
okay.
to Nihida,
But it's
we
a
have
huge
one
ass
other
circle
character
anyway, so it's
joining us
fine.
in version 3.2.
That's right. She is a very peculiar academia student. Her name is Layla. Most days, she looks super
Rifttown's
tired
still
and
laughing.
anxious,
Rifttown's always
which
laughing.
seems to be a direct result of her relentless
To
struggle with her
Electro,
studies.
yeah.
Yeah. And not
And that's
only is
really
she frail
fucking
and
fast.
anxious looking, but she also studies astrology. So it's no wonder people around her might consider her a little strange and mysterious. And even
Well, I think
though
one
she's
Electro
always
is already 2
gloating
seconds,
about her
right? Or am I
studies,
wrong?
Most of Layla's research work is
Like
actually fine
one
overall.
Electro audio brings it
It's
from
just
2.5 to
her
1
lack of
second,
confidence
to
that's
2
really
seconds
holding
rather.
her back.
Or am I wrong?
And that's when her
I haven't checked the numbers
unusual
lately.
ability comes into play.
And her ability is sleepwalking.
Hi?
Yeah. While she is sleeping, Layla unleashes her true self, allowing her to regain the confidence she needs and activate the talents and strengths she's had all along. As soon as she starts sleepwalking, her unfinished papers no longer seem like the monumental tasks they were, and she completes them.
Oh,
in no
2.05
time.
seconds. Wow, okay.
This is definitely something only Layla can do. Our viewers shouldn't try to do this with their own homework. But does
Ganyu,
Layla
friend.
have any
Yeah,
idea
pretty
what
much.
happens when she's sleepwalking? I mean, does she know that she has this ability?
Sleeping with
seems to be
Layla,
aware
X.
of it.
Sleeping with
The
Layla.
papers are obviously full of her handwriting, after all. But there have been some weird.
Yeah, apparently she does have
instances.
100%
For
uptime like
example,
Zhongli,
once
so-
during crunch time while researching, she sleepwalked and climbed the wall of Samyo, and then randomly bumped
And
into
the strength of
Candace.
her shield is
Such weird
apparently
occurrences have made her start to
somewhat
wonder what's really going on.
somewhat comparable with
And
Zhongli though.
aside from
That's
her
what I've heard.
sleepwalking,
I could be wrong.
Just like any other student, Layla has many typical things that she hopes to achieve, as well as some regrets. She wants to be able to make friends and go out and have fun. But it seems like she'll never be able to do any of that until she graduates.
And actually,
Yeah, but Diona doesn't do
I'm
off-field
guessing that
damage.
She uses her sleepwalking abilities in
That might be the
combat
rub.
too, right?
You bet.
Oh, that's a bad use
Let's
of
have a
words.
look at Layla
That might be the
in
idea.
combat.
Layla does Layla can do off-field damage. Diona can't do off-field damage but can heal.
Barely's there. Watch yours. I got you stars.
Oh, she's asleep.
Stars, shine for me.
And then we have Budget Ganyu. Like it's literally Budget Ganyu. Layla could also generate more cryoparticles. Does she do the full 5? Because Diona does
It almost
4,
looks like
Ayla
she's
does 5.
sleeping while being protected by the shield.
This shield not only protects Layla, but also creates night stars while it is active. When a character protected by the shield uses an elemental skill, more night stars will be created.
Huh.
Once 4 night stars have been accumulated, they will transform into homing shooting stars, dealing damage to any opponent's hit.
Ooh.
Ah, night stars. I love how her skills have a starry theme.
Huh.
It ties into her studies.
Or
Yeah,
four.
throughout the skill's duration, each time a night star is accumulated, the shield strength will increase. This effect
Aloy's
can
lunch is
stack up to
getting
a
eaten.
maximum of 4 times.
For
Whoa.
those who don't play
Layla's
DPS Aloy, and
elemental
we're like,
burst
well, at least
unleashes
Aloy could be a
dream
good battery.
spear that
Fuck,
constantly
Aloy's
fires
lunch is getting
starlight slugs
eaten.
at opponents within its AoE, while also generating night stars for Layla's shield. As a talented Ratawa his student, Layla also comes in handy when
I mean, I guess
crafting.
it's
When
what the
Layla crafts character talent materials, she has a set
Yeah,
chance to
sack
receive
sword
double
buff,
the
let's go.
product.
Ah, nice.
Sweet.
I have like 2
Anyway,
sack
when
swords
can
ready to
travelers
go,
expect
so
to see these new characters
if I do
available
decide to use
in-game?
Layla...
Great question.
Oh,
that
what
brings
the
us to our
fuck?
new event wishes. In the early part of version 3.2, Nihida and Yoimiya will be available. In the later part of the version, we'll be
Why
seeing newer
Yoimiya?
event wishes for Yaimiko and Tartaglia.
Can someone explain?
And Layla will become available for the first time. Also, a new
They're not going to explain why.
Floating dreams will be appearing in the new weapon event wish.
Fuck!
Oh, nice.
Okay.
By the way, I've heard that Layla's been getting ready
Okay, fine. I hope
recently to
Yunjin is part of it
Sumeru's
then.
Beast Tamer tournament. But
Yeah, the
before
weapon
we
battle is
get
going to be
into
good
that,
for anyone who
I
wants to
think
get
it's time for us to take
either of those
another
weapons.
break.
It's going to be great,
We'll
but
be
like,
back with the latest info on events coming
Layla Wave
in the
2?
version update.
oh, I missed that. I didn't even see it. I was too busy.
You're thinking it's time for redemption code.
I was too busy screaming about the fact that it's fucking Yoimiya again.
I know.
All right, that's enough.
Why is it Yoimiya again? Can someone whoever has not like officially explained why Yoimiya again? Why? Anyway, moving on. Yaimiko and Tart. Now that's gonna be good. Like I said, 3.2 is probably going to be the most expensive patch for me. Nahida, another Yaimiko constellation, and I do want to get Polar Star. I'll probably end up getting Kagura's as well, inshallah. We'll see. Oh, we'll see. Who? Yoimiya? No, she wasn't.
Welcome back to the version 3.2 special program, everyone. Next, we'll take a look at some of the new events for the coming update.
Okay,
An
maybe.
amazing fungus competition is about to begin in the lands of Sumeru. Not only has it attracted local competitors from Sumeru, but also spectators from other nations.
Apparently, Yaimiko has something to do with this.
Fungus competition? How does that even work? Aren't
Also,
fungi dangerous? They're
free
always
Dory,
attacking us
let's
in
go.
the wild.
I know it sounds a little weird, but you'll love it. In this contest, participants will use a special gadget called a Wisdom Orb to catch and train their fungi and participate in battle events.
Wait,
Although
what?
The fungi often pose as little troublemakers for us in the wild. Using this gadget will allow travelers to establish a certain level of communication.
Players are currently on Innocent and Yoimiya is the
Okay,
next
so
relevant character.
if I catch and train a Jade Plume Terror Shroom, then I should be pretty much unstoppable, right?
Oh no, come on, that wouldn't be fair.
That would be
In this
overpowered.
event, travelers will be able to sneak up on fungi in some certain areas to catch them. Unfortunately, the Jade Plume Terror Shroom is not one of those areas, Kimberly.
So we can't train the great big Kokosumuru then,
until
rip.
they are outside a set distance.
After catching different kinds of fungi, you can follow Paimon's suggestion and give them cute names. But most importantly, you will have to train your fungi.
That sounds fun.
Travelers will have to use special floral jelly ingredients to mix and form blends that your fungi enjoy and unlock their true potential. While mixing ingredients, you use copy, switch, and rotate functions, and place a preset formula you have in the corresponding spot.
Oh, it's kind of like jelly. I bet Paimon's gonna be all over that.
Hey, Paimon wouldn't ever do that!
Well, I can tell why you didn't book that role.
And with all these different kinds of fungi, they should have different abilities.
Yoimiya auto attack is pretty
so
bad
to
for your
work on their
that'll
abilities, we'll
perform
use something
well.
called
Like,
the
pretty
special training
I guess,
mode.
I don't know.
In this mode, there will be 2 challenge times: coordinated assaults and zone defense.
Okay.
Travelers will
Wait,
be
so
able
we're
to
doing pet
command
battles?
their fungi's abilities, have them coordinate their attacks against a single target.
Wait,
and
what?
Control them to defend the ley line monolith.
Oh, they're so cute.
Oh, so we literally
This
can't
is
do
so
any
much fun.
damage.
I can't wait.
The fungi are going to completely
As for
destroy
the
everything.
rewards, in addition to primo gems and various materials, once travelers have reached a certain phase of the event, they will also be able to summon the great and almighty merchant, Dory.
And
Hey.
Layla will be appearing in the event storyline, as well as a familiar visitor from another nation.
Yeah, Yaimiko apparently is
Any
somehow
idea
part
who
of
it
this.
could be?
Supposedly a fun guy.
Okay, I see what you did there. I respect it.
Okay, at least Seno's voice actor is
discover themselves in the event.
doing the right, is doing everything he needs.
Next up, we have a change of pace with an all-new Trials event.
Okay,
For
what's this?
event, travelers will have to use characters' special abilities to complete specific objectives. For example, you may have to knock slimes into the goal by triggering an overloaded reaction.
Oh,
with the
right.
phase
Yeah,
and
I
freeze
saw a
attacks,
leak about this
or
one,
use
actually.
Daylon's elemental
It's kind of
skill to
hilarious.
quickly and dodge giant pinballs.
This one actually might be a fun non-combat event.
To send platforms back to the ground, or use Beto's elemental skill to hit the ball.
This sounds like some
Huh.
pretty unusual training.
Yeah.
Space
and
Invaders.
To make things even more interesting, this event will support co-op gameplay.
Oh.
Cool.
This sounds like it'll be a lot of fun to watch. But what about objectives for characters that maybe we haven't unlocked yet?
No worries, we got you covered. All the corresponding characters will be provided as trial characters.
Yeah, you
in
can only use
challenges.
trial characters from what I've heard.
In addition to these events,
This might actually be
version
hilarious.
3.2 will also feature an event for our players to put their skills to the test.
Hey!
This time,
Hypostasis
we'll have a
event is
new
back.
edition of
Let's
the
go.
Hypostatic Symphony
It's gonna be
event.
fucking ridiculously difficult.
What
Here
changes
we
the
go
travelers expect this
again.
time around?
The most notable change, of
X,
course, will be
you
the
ready?
addition of the new
You ready for
Dendro
this? Let's go.
hypostasis. That's right, the last member of the hypostasis family.
It's gonna
will
be
officially
it's
landed
gonna be
in version
hard
3.2.
AF to do it with like all of the fucking points, but let's go, man. Hey, you and me, we're gonna make this happen, okay? Let's do this.
Fellow hypostases.
It's a it was an absolute shit show the first time because it was so fucking difficult.
We'll be facing challenges
I'm ready.
featuring the
Hey, I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Pyro and hydrohypostases.
Let's go. We're just gonna try and min-max the points as much as we can. We're gonna play extreme. We gotta play
As you
extreme.
increase the difficulty, the number of uses will decrease and the enemies will become more challenging. So it'll be super important for travelers to plan the right moment to use these effects.
Yeah, man.
So what options do we have once we run out of buffs?
Travelers will still be able to use food and potions from their inventory.
Food and
If you're
potions?
aiming
Oh
to just
god,
collect
here we
all the
go.
Primo Gem rewards, then don't
Wait,
worry.
what?
You don't need to up the
What is that
difficulty too
ability?
much.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's right. The hypostasis event.
For
The
one,
hypostasis, I think, has
definitely
special
not be
abilities.
upping the difficulty.
Either that or
And
it
just
always
like
had that
before,
ability. I've just
you
never
may
seen it
tackle the
before.
challenges together with your friends once they have joined your world.
Great. We can help each other out.
Yes, co-op.
Now that we've covered the
Except it
challenge
becomes
event,
4-player
let's
co-op
take
and
a quick
everyone
look at a
dies.
couple more casual events coming
Which is
our
like
way in the
hilarious.
new
It's
update.
so good.
First, we'll
They
be finding
have to give the
inspiration for an illustrator in
Yeah,
the
they have
outside
to,
the
yeah.
canvas inside the lens event.
Okay, what's
And
this?
Once again, we'll be working together with Lieben in Marvelous Merchandise.
Oh, wait,
It's also
Marvelous
worth
Merchandise is
mentioning
back.
here that
Hey!
Some optimizations have been made for the photo event this time around. Everyone will be able to select from some preset angles and can make use of the rotate and focus functions to take better pictures.
That's great.
While you're out taking pictures,
Uh-huh.
you may run into some interesting storylines along the way. So be sure not to miss outside the canvas, inside the lens.
Oh, right, yeah, it's this
I love
one.
these
Yeah, I
kinds of
remember this one.
events. Sign me up.
It's the
Yeah,
one where
me
I was
too.
like, wait, what's
In
this?
addition to all these new events, we also have some news on system-related updates and optimizations. I'm really excited about the first of these, which is regarding the Serenity Pot. Starting with version 3.2, the Serenity Pot will be adding the long-awaited replication system.
Wow, that's super amazing.
Yeah.
Ah.
This feature will allow travelers to use sharing codes to bring designs from
Oh,
other
okay, yeah,
travelers'
that's good, that's
teapots
cool, that's
and
cool.
implement them in
That's
their own,
actually, like,
or
objectively good.
share their own teapot designs.
I'm not a teapot
I
person
know
myself, so
there may
I
be
don't
some
care, but
travelers
this is
out there who have
objectively
seen
cool.
Some amazing
Yep,
teapot designs
yep,
that
this
they
is good, this
wanted
is
to
good, this is
also
good.
create themselves, but didn't have the ability or time to make it.
Yeah,
With
exactly.
This new function, travelers will be able
So
to
then you
bring
can
that
like,
creativity
so then
back
like
to their own
actual teapot mates
or
can
share
actually
their
create designs
creativity
and then
with
just
others.
share them with
Get ready
everyone.
to
That's
hit up
all.
your
That's
friends
good.
With amazing teapot
That's
skills.
cool. I like this. I like this a
can't
lot.
wait to see everyone sharing their designs, especially with me.
Wait, hold on.
Which brings us to
Is there
our
a new
final update to
teapot
share
thing?
with everyone. This one is regarding the game's available languages. Starting with version 3.3, which will be the update following this one, Genshin Impact will be adding Turkish and Italian to the game language settings.
Hey!
So players who'd prefer to see the game's text and UI in those languages can look forward to that.
The team truly hopes that travelers from all over the world can enjoy the
Nice.
game and start their own journeys through
Can we
the
get
world
some
to that.
For further
Can we get
details,
like a
please check
language
Genshin
thing where I
Impact's
can like
official
specifically
channels
choose?
and keep an eye out for future announcements and info.
Wow.
Can we please get
covered
like
a ton of
also a
stuff.
specific
Seriously,
setting
it's a
where I
lot
can
to
like
take in.
set a specific character to like speak in
So
something?
now's probably a great time for our last
No, it's just the
Oh,
UI
yeah,
and
let's
text
go.
languages. It's not voice languages. X. It's just UI. It's just UI and subtitle languages, I guess. So apparently, when it comes to like voice languages, apparently there's actually a whole lot of things that need to be done. in order to make that a thing. If you wanted to have like brand new languages, it's actually a lot of work that needs to go into it. So, fine, I understand that. But what I really think would not take that much time and effort is like an ability, a UI function to set a specific spoken language for each character. I think that should be fine. You know, I would feel like they should be able to implement that in some way, shape, or form. Not necessarily have like brand new languages, but just have like specific characters speak specific languages. I think that should be
we've
fine.
Covered just about everything coming our way in version 3.2, which means we've arrived at the end of our special program.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not a 1 hour extravaganza like the 3.0 and 3.1, but that's fine.
Yeah. So many events too, but the thing that I'm most excited about is, of course, Nahida playable character.
Yes, agreed.
Obviously.
Nice.
Yeah, for me, it was definitely the Balladeer. Dude, it looks so insane. Yes. I have no idea how I'm gonna do
Yeah, it's just, we're back to the usual half-hour extravaganza, not full-hour extravaganza.
So many things. Battling the Dendro hypostasis. And
But the hypostasis event is going to be freaking lit.
Frenzy.
We're mid-X, we're ready.
And you know,
we're going to get our asses kicked.
Teapot. I'm so behind on my teapot.
We're gonna get
so
wasted.
I can't wait to get some designs from others, or at least get some inspiration from getting another teapot design.
And just as we mentioned earlier, even though the Sumeru Archon quest will be reaching its final chapter here, it most definitely won't be the end of our journey in Sumeru. In our story this time, we'll be encountering some interesting and mysterious content, and I hope it will be an amazing experience for all of our travelers. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon be with all of you.
See you in game, everyone. Bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
All right, that's it. Whew. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm looking forward, Chad. I'm looking forward. 100%. I guess with regards to the with regards to the Balladeer fight, we'll never actually see them in game. Who? Nahida? We'll see her in game. Senno? He's already in game. What do you mean? We'll see all of that in game, surely. Like, obviously. If you mean the players, I think the Senno voice actor actually plays the game. I don't know about the Nahida voice actor. Hope to see you in game, travelers. Well, we will see their characters, and so therefore they, via their character, will see us. We'll have to see. Okay, so we'll see what's going on with the Balladeer boss battle, the Mag Deluxe boss battle. But yeah, that looks pretty good. The idea that we're probably going to be relying on an Aranara to fight the Balladeer is kind of hilarious to me. But I wonder if it's because the Aranara with the Arara Kalari is way more effective against the Balladeer, but surely we can still do some damage against the Balladeer? I don't know. I actually don't know. I did not look at any of the leaks to do with the Balladeer boss fight, except for, of course, the visual leak, which I couldn't really avoid, which is that the Balladeer boss fight is like friggin' so stupidly tall. So aside from that, like, I don't know. But we'll find out. I think that Aranara is being powered by Nahida. It would not surprise me. I wonder if we're going to see... I wonder how Aranara will come in since their quest is optional to the main story. It's unclear right now if the... It's unclear if the Balladeer boss fight is going to be produced by the Archon quest or from the Nahida story quest. If you think about it, right? I think what's going to end up happening, the pattern is that the first weekly boss is from the Archon quest. The second weekly boss is from the Archon's story quest. Does that make sense? So let's say like let's look at them, right? We had okay, we're going to ignore Devalin and Boreas because they're different. Liyue's first weekly boss was Tatalia, who is part of the Archon quest before you go and fight Osile, right? So you unlock the weekly boss fight, you unlock the Tatalia boss fight, and then you go off and fight Osile. And then afterwards, we have Zhongli's second story quest, which is the Ajdaha story quest. And that's how you unlock the Ajdaha boss fight, right? In Inazuma, we first unlock the Memory of Dust boss fight via the Archon quest in 2.1, and then afterwards, Raiden Shogun will convert Signora into the Memory of Dust, and then Shinli slices our head off before Kazuha does the Animal Electrovision, Super Saiyan crazy ass shit that hasn't happened again since, and blocks that friggin' sword, right? But the Raiden Puppet weekly boss fight, that was unlocked via A's second story quest. So what I think is going to happen is Nahida's first story quest is going to be completely separate. But the Archon story quest, the Archon quest, where we go and rescue Nahida. Part of rescuing Nahida is also going to be shutting down the Balladeer. Whether or not Nahida will convert the Balladeer into Refinement 2 Memory of Dust, I don't know. But considering that there is a rumor that he's going to be a playable character, maybe not. Also, I don't think Nahida's the kind of character to just friggin' murk a dude like that, right? That's definitely A's style. I don't think that's going to be Nahida's style. We'll see, right? But I think we're going to have to confront Scaramouche in the Archon quest. And then at some point down the track, maybe the Scarlet King comes back, and maybe like the Scarlet King really does come back in like 3.5. Rough guess. 3.6, rough guess. And that's how we get Nahida's second story quest, where we actually dive... Oh, no! Maybe the Marana comes back. Because we defeated the Marana in the Aranyaka quest, right? But it would not surprise me if Nahida story quest round 2, we get the Marana or we get the Scarlet King. Scarlet King isn't evil though. Neither is the Raiden Puppet. Like, technically the Raiden Puppet was never evil. The Raiden Puppet challenged A to a duel with the sole purpose of determining whether A was ready to move on. A defeated the Raiden Puppet in order to further her determination that she is now ready to move on from the rules that she had set beforehand. No mention of TCG, because they're going to mention TCG a lot more in 3.3. I wonder when it'll be... they said 3.3, didn't they? They said 3.3. So, it's not... Where's TCG? TGC. I don't know where TGC is, mate. But like, I think what's going to happen is only evil people get resurrected. Yeah, but not necessarily. Not necessarily. I mean, I don't know. But like, people are wanting to just people have been teasing the resurrection of the Scarlet King for like the past 2 patches. It would not surprise me if at some point we actually get the Scarlet King. What's also potentially gonna happen is Ruka Devata shows up. Like, somehow we get a Ruka Devata weekly boss fight. I don't know how the fuck that's going to work. But
let's get going.
Obviously, like, there's like 3.5, 3.6 stuff, so your wild guess is about as good as my wild guess. I don't know. I don't know if there's any like context or anything to draw from. Scarlet King Resurrection was just a meme from the academia. Hey, don't let your memes be dreams. Which is actually like, now that I think about it, there has never been a more appropriate time to say that. Don't let your memes be dreams, chat. Don't let your memes be dreams. They could become reality. We could be seeing the Scarlet King boss fight somehow. Scarlet King is Al Hytham. Yo, imagine if that was the case. No, it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me that much if we somehow get Scarlet King. The Scarlet King actually does get resurrected. Surely, even now, even after like 3.1 thingo, somehow the Scarlet King returned. Yeah, he's fucking Emperor Palpatine now. Surely, even though we sort of reconciled with some of the Eremites in the desert, surely there are other Eremites and other folks out there who are keen beans to continue worshipping the Scarlet King, who was a god. And one of the ways that a god survives is if there are people worshipping him, which could mean that the Scarlet King comes back. I don't know. Because like, the weekly bosses usually have something to do with the Archon. Who do we know as something to do with the Archon? The Balladeer makes sense because he's literally attacking the Archon right now. But then who else? It could be like a friend or like an old friend, someone that they know, someone that they knew. Could be someone from Ruka Devata's past. I don't know. Also, at some point, the fucking Irminsul tree is going to be set on fire. Is my understanding. You know, we're going to get the fucking Sylvanas scene with the world tree at some point. Whether that's going to come now in 3.2 or whether it's going to come later, it's going to be Dotori. Dotori sets the Irminsul on fire, and that's how he becomes a weekly boss. We're like, fuck it, we're gonna beat his ass, and we actually go and Nahida murks him. Nahida actually like goes full rage mode in 3.5, 3.6, and that's how Dotori becomes a weekly boss. If we learn the secrets of Devat, the unknown boss might come because we know too much about and be the weekly boss. Ooh, that is some grade A copium you've got going on there. No, that's not copium, it's hopium. That's some grade A hopium you've got going on there. That's stronger than me desperately hoping for Aloy constellations at some point, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I genuinely don't know who's going to be the second weekly boss. Dotori could be an option if Nahida goes rage mode.
Enough standing around.
It could be Ruka Devata somehow. It could be the Scarlet King because he actually gets resurrected, maybe. Just weaker copium than whatever Senora Maid is smoking. No, Senora Maid are actually smoking copium because Senora is dead. It is still hopium that the unknown god actually shows up. I don't know. We might actually have to wait until 7.0 for Celestia to come into play. That being said, if there's any time for Celestia to show up and actually be part of the story again, now is the time. Now is very much the time. We're like in 3.0, we're in Sumeru, the 4th nation out of 7. We're like halfway through now. If there's any time to be getting Celestia involved, it's now. Anyway, this is gonna be some cool ass shit, dude. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I think a lot of y'all are hyped. The update is coming out 2nd of November. Hopefully I don't get bogged out at work, but we'll see. Oh, it's gonna be tough. We'll see. But yeah, I think that does it for not just the video, but
give it a good old rub. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Not only is it going to be it for the video, I think we'll call it for the stream. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and stream. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Otherwise, If you're watching on YouTube now or in the future, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow and feel free to sub. I was going to say don't forget to sub, but you don't have to necessarily sub. Otherwise, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace!